Hello everyone, welcome back to Vault of the Void. We're here to finish off this run as I think the Enlightened is what I'm called. Mr. Monk. And it's the next day for me, so I need to refresh my memory on like what the heck this deck does. We enter Zen a lot, and I remember we recur that big block card all the time. Oh, and I have new Void Stones. Well, one of them is going in Circular Logic. Probably the yellow one? I don't know how much. I mean, If I gave it a blue Void Stone, then it would always, by itself, draw the card it's top decking. I don't necessarily want that. Setting up the next turn is still a valuable thing to do. And especially if I play this last, I would be drawing it and then having to immediately discard it. So I don't think that's right. Alright, do I have any cards that are like that I should add to the deck? I don't know. I guess we can think about that when we pick a boss to fight. Anything in here I should get rid of that like has been underperforming? I think Spirit Essence has been fine. We ended up putting in some She cards, and they've been better than I thought they would be. Time Warp, I still like Vulnerable, I think. Better Future, best in long fights. There's still plenty of stuff to upgrade. I don't know. This deck still seems fine. Okay, so let's put the stones in something, and I think a yellow one in Circular Logic is still the way to go. Get that block. And one step ahead. No, that's not. Now and Then is one we play all the time. There's nothing I really want to rig. Time Warp, maybe? Like, turn one is kind of a good time to apply a bunch of Vulnerable, maybe? It also, like, guarantees that I get into Zen easily on turn one, which is when I'm struggling the most with energy, because I can discard this if I have to. I think rigging this is not so bad. And there's nothing else I want to rig, right? No, cancel. Yeah, I mean, Mix Up is kind of cute to play first, but I don't think that's something I'm eager to play on turn one, a giant attack. Well, it kind of is, isn't it? Right? This is... Turn one is sort of the best time to play a giant attack. No, I don't know. I need to, like, play a bunch of one costs to actually get into Zen, I think. So I can start saving up energy. Yeah. I'm gonna rig the Time Warp. I think it's a pretty small decision either way. Draw and discard goes on, I don't know, any random card that I usually play. Let's put it on a block card, I guess. Oh, I guess I could put it on Better Future and actually draw the upgraded card if I want. Kind of interesting. Setting up for next turn is nice, but I very rarely end up actually able to do that because I just like have uncontrollable draws. Like I just like draw cards without meaning to. I don't know, I can put it on Footwork. I don't play it super often, but when I do, I would probably be happy to draw and discard. Okay, so who are we fighting? Void starts with less health, don't care too much about that. Block 6 every turn, we love this, and It's not this deck that has a way to purge a bunch of Banes, is it? I had a deck before that could do that, but yeah. I think we would have a terrible time against this guy, actually. Even though I really like the Blessing. Oh no, Bane's in your hand. He doesn't care about you drawing. There was a fight before about someone who, like, punishes you for drawing. This guy punishes you for having Banes. We have so much, like, discard with both blue stones and also, like, Now and Then and Reload. I think we could just have no Banes in hand ever, pretty much, right? Especially if I pick the discard spell. What's the new one, by the way? Volatile Shield Wall. Why would I want this? I don't know. I mean... boy, I do play an awful lot of abilities, don't I? And, you know, I have a lot of energy. There could be turns when I would really appreciate this, but I think just being able to dump a bunch of Banes so he can't hurt me more would be pretty cool. If I end up missing on reloads and blue stones and stuff. Yeah. He shuffles 8 Banes in. And I think he shuffles more eventually, but I bet we can handle him. I think we're going to fight this guy, but let's just check the others. First 2 cards played in the Void fight. That's, like, not any good at all for me. I don't have any buffs or something that I want to get lots of value out of. First card played each turn costs less. I mean, this also kind of sucks. Because I get to the point where I have unlimited energy pretty quickly. I don't know. I guess I took some expensive stuff. I could add stuff like my 3-cost cards if I gave myself even more energy, maybe. I probably should do that. I have like an energy potion as well. Yeah. Okay, so maybe those are the 2 that I'm fighting. Is you? Oh, what's the deal when I fight you, by the way? Will scale out of control without playing attack cards. What does that mean? Does it mean I have to play attacks? Or does it mean you damage me without doing attacks? No. Loses frenzy when it's the target of an attack card. Well, we don't actually get to play that many attacks. I think these guys might be really hard to deal with. I don't actually get to play that many attacks in a turn. I don't have any draw, I just have like filtering. So maybe we fight the Puppeteer and just Skeleton Dude? How hard is he to fight? Punishes you for playing blocks. Oh, you suffer 2 Banes every time you block? This is... ugh. I block a lot. Maybe I could just chunk some damage against him, though. I don't know. Let's fight the Puppeteer first, and then figure out who the second one is, because the other 3 all sound pretty rough. I think I can handle this guy. Right, I get to foresight something, I choose my expensive card. Send a card to the bottom of my deck. Well... I guess Lashing Kick kind of sucks. I don't need to slow him at all. Vision. Oh, I get to top deck a Bane. How exciting. Well, in some sense it is exciting, because it means, like... No, it doesn't. It still gets shuffled in next time I shuffle. Okay. Anyway, we're not playing Time Warp. We're going to use it for Chain. So, play Gaining Momentum. Chain this. I got an upgraded copy of it. Oh, I don't think I want that. I forgot about that. Okay, well, I get to at least purge it again. That's something. Vision. Put a card on top of my deck. Are you attacking next turn? You're attacking a lot. So maybe just take a skill then that I can purge for chain? Okay. Oh, because I have a Bane in hand. I couldn't help myself. I had to draw it. I top decked the Bane with a Vision, and that was forced on me. And then I entered Zen. I guess I could have not entered Zen, but I choose to believe I can deal with 34 damage. It's a pretty rough opening, though. Kinda hate that. Put a card on the bottom of my deck. Well, not this. How about more Lashing Kicks? Top decking. What's my plan here? How am I getting into Zen? Play a skill, play a skill. Purge Time Warp? So that means like I have a lot of energy to spend on attacks this turn, so I'll take a big attack. Probably this one. Choose a card to discard. Right. You block 11, and you block 4. That's the amount that I need, basically. I can top deck something with this so that I draw it again. But I'd rather top deck something after I enter Zen so that I don't draw it. Like top deck the enough again. But I don't want to discard this. I want to discard an attack. Oh, this blocks 9 if I'm in Zen, actually. What else do I have that blocks? If I purge an attack, I get 1 more block. I don't actually need Cohesion. I can play this as an attack for 9, this for 4, and discard the other attack for 1 more block. That's one possibility. Any other way I gain block? When a blue Void Stone, I get delay block. Okay, so no, not really. Let's get rid of this then. But now the card that when I enter Zen, I'm going to draw whatever I top deck. So I had better have it be something I want to play this turn, like an attack. Rather than putting the enough back on top. I mean, I don't know, I could top the enough and then discard it, but I could do the same thing with an attack. Okay, so we have to play this. And pick up an attack. This is 12 damage. There's no way this is going off, right? One, 4? I actually could make it go off if I wanted to. If I play this instead of purging it, I get energy out of it. Okay, and it gets the vulnerable on him. I guess I'll bite. So, take this then. Oh, but then I'm not... My plan was to discard an attack card. I guess it can be this one. The one I just topped. But I need to avoid taking any damage. I do need to discard one attack. And I guess it's this. And I could maybe top deck that very same card. There's not a lot of blocks left in the deck. In case I miss both Circular Logic and the Now and Then and the Footwork, I think I'll just top the Enough, just in case. Choose a card to put on the bottom. My next turn is going to be a little rough if I put another attack in there. Oh, wait a minute. He's going to force me to draw 3 and then attack. That means... well... but that happens, I think, before I draw my 5 for the turn, so... I'll still end up with just 6 cards, these 5 plus one other. Footwork would be really nice to play. I don't think I need enough. I could just play Now and Then once, and then Footwork. Sure. I could make a Bane miss the shuffle, I guess. By drawing it now, and then drawing more cards with reload, and then on the second reload play, discarding the Banes that I get. I actually kind of want to hang on to the reload, I think. Because it should be really good once I start getting Banes in hand. So what am I visioning? I don't know. I'm blocking 6 here and 10 here. I have plenty. 9 delay block. But I'm starting the turn. I'm getting into Zen with attacks. Oh, but I'm not. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I want to play this first so it blocks this turn. But if I do that, the only way into Zen would be to play 2 more of these. And I said I want to hang on to reload if I can. Actually, if I draw 2 cards, I'm guaranteed to hit an ability, right? Because these 3 are all on the bottom, which means these 3 are on top. So how many cards am I drawing? Well, the Footwork and the Now and Then are enough, right? So okay, let's... oh, I forgot what I even had to do. Well, I could just top something. I could top a skill if I wanted. Sure. Or indeed Time Warp. Which, yes, it's a skill, but also it's Urge to Chain, which is kind of nice. But I can control what I draw with the Now and Then. Maybe Deliberate would be nice? I drew Deliberate. That's block 9. I wouldn't have to play this for block. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Actually, I'm liking Deliberate a lot. It didn't seem that great, and then like I put it in my deck, and it's been insane every time. Why did a Bane move around weird when something happened? I don't know. There's a Bane here. I don't... Okay, whatever. So, we said I don't have to play this for block. I can instead play Footwork. Oh, but I didn't top a skill. So I'm not getting into Zen that way. I was supposed to play the... No, well, I don't know. 1, 3, 6? I can't get into Zen that way. Not easily, anyway. I mean, I could just discard both of these. I guess that's okay. Right? Leaves me taking 1 damage. Whereas if I discard both of the attacks and then play Now and Then, it's at least getting follow-up. Ugh. Okay, but... yeah. I guess I have to go this way. This isn't played... This isn't my opener anyway, so I played this one first to get more damage. Didn't that block 9? What? Zen, block 9. Oh, but it itself got me into Zen. That doesn't count, I forgot. Okay, well, this is actually pretty good too. I still take 1 unless I discard this, which I guess is fine. I still need the energy. Doing 18 is not that big a deal compared to trying to preserve the perfect just for vanity. Plays top deck card with 2 Banes. Okay. So I don't have to block at all. This turn or next. Let's get rid of enough. Well, I'd sort of like to discard it, I guess, so that Circular Logic can upgrade it. Yeah. Let's get rid of a Time Warp then. And Vision... No. No Vision. Okay. Slowing him doesn't really matter, so I'm not worried about the fact that these are not being played in Zen. Okay, I'm perfectly happy to have this now. Rather than later. Pretty sure we discard this. Put it back on top so that I can make it cheap. And discard this as well. He's already vulnerable. I could make him more vulnerable. Or I could just gain some energy. I guess 2 stacks of vulnerable is probably worth more than 1 energy, right? Okay, looking for that draw. Okay, or the draw and discard. I don't have it. And it's difficult to get into Zen right now. I in fact can't do it without using my spell. So, instead, I'm gonna dump you. Put it on the bottom so that... Okay, let's top one of these. A cheap attack that also reduces his threat. I'm planning to use my spell here to discard 3 Banes, but I don't know how many more I'll draw. At least one if I put this on top. But I think there's already one on top. So it seems like a pretty bad idea to put another. Yeah, I don't know why I would vision this. I would like to slow him, so I think I will take one of these. Because even... I could easily draw more Banes, and I'd like to make him attack less than he otherwise would. Okay, I didn't draw more Banes. That's fine. That's great. Well, I don't know. I could have dealt with a Bane here, so I would have preferred to draw it now rather than later, I think. Definitely don't need this, though. Nope, should have played the attack first. I wasted that energy. And I really needed all the energy I could get here, I think. Well, I don't need one slow, because he's already not attacking much. Very funny. Why is he slow? I didn't actually succeed in playing this in Zen. None of this stuff slows him, I don't think. I don't think I slowed him before. Maybe I did. Certainly don't remember it. So this would do 26. This does 42 and saves me energy, so that's the one we're playing. I don't think I have any artifacts that slow people. Alright, reload when I draw my Banes. Okay. 1 Bane and reload. Not ideal, but fine. I have now and then to draw and discard the Bane. I don't need much block. You know what I don't really need is reload at the moment. I'd like to have it in the future. Yeah, I'm gonna need it a lot next turn, I think. But I can just put it at the bottom. Yeah, great. Because that's the turn. Well, I might not draw it soon enough next turn, because there's 10 cards on the bottom. And I draw like 7 every turn? Okay, maybe that was a mistake. Let's vision up. I should have no trouble getting into Zen, just play a bunch of attacks. Let's vision up a pressure. That's a good attack. Enemy has 2 fatigue already? Yeah. This does 6 damage 4 times is 24. Very cheap for 24 damage. Whereas this does 5 damage twice. That's 10. Now, there is the vulnerable, which doesn't affect She, but does affect Future Strike. But still, this is better, I think. Could take a Time Warp? Okay, so we start with the Rage. Sadly, I can't actually get into Zen for these effects. A lot of damage, though. Through the footwork. Okay, that's pretty good. I can control what I draw. Future vision. Or better future. What do I want? Something that blocks a little and does something useful, right? I think the main answer to that, well, it would be better future itself. But I can't do that. Can I? No, better future can't vision itself, of course. There's gotta be some. I mean, okay, how much more block do I really need? I have 10 easy block. And I could perhaps discard pressure for one more, so just any attack would do, actually. And then I get to pick which one I upgrade. Can't upgrade a Bane. Oh. I've put enough expensive cards in my deck that I'm no longer, like, having trouble spending my energy. That's nice. Let's just upgrade the mix-up, I think. This is a better way to gain block, I think, because I gain future or delay block as well. Right? I don't know, I already have all the delay block I need. Get out of here. And this no longer rebounds, so I'm just purging it. And this does 69 damage, this does 36. Well, it seems clear which one we want. And I take one. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to discard them both. Oops. That's okay. 1 damage won't kill me. There's no perfect bonuses for these guys, as far as I'm aware. You don't get any rewards at all. Okay, so, I mean, this is not a great hand, but we'll work it out. Oh, I actually don't have discard engine. Yikes. I can't draw anything. I can't do anything. Guess he's just gonna apply 85 threat? Well, that should be an interesting challenge. Well, okay, I can put a Bane on the bottom. Ugh. Reload is the last card. I mean, I did it to myself. I put it at the very bottom of the deck, and then didn't quite draw enough to get to it. Yeah, not much to do here. Just, okay, see ya. Yeah, and I get to top deck something to go with it. Oh, I'm gonna need a big damn block. Why can't I see my enough? Wait. Okay, it says replace top card with 2 Banes. I thought that meant discard it and add 2 Banes. The fact that he just, like, destroyed a card from my deck is not clearly enough advertised. I might have been able to arrange to put something less important on top if I had known that was going to happen. Oh my god. Okay, this is a horrible mess. Well, this is kind of like one of the biggest blocks I have right now, right? Block's 11. This block's only 9. Okay. This block's 13, but yeah, well, I probably should play it. Ouch. Alright, give me the attack card that blocks. Because it's my second biggest block, I believe. Oh, this one's pretty good. Jeez. This is gonna be a challenge. Maybe I should have applied more vulnerable. Because my best hope might be to kill him next turn. But I just stacked my deck with non-attacks. I have reload. Yeah, maybe vulnerable would have been worth a try. It only cost me 1 energy to get it in. We'll see. He should have a lot of fatigue, so... Okay, I can vulnerable him again anyway. Why only 58? I thought he was attacking for like 85. Did I have more delayed block than I thought or something? I don't think so. And 58 is still a lot. But it might be little enough that I can try blocking instead of killing him. I mean, how realistic is killing him, though? He's got 274 life net of Shi. Since he's vulnerable, that means the amount I have to attack for is like 2/3 of that. Which is 150-ish? How much does a random attack from my deck do? Like, here's one, right? We ignore the fact that he's vulnerable. And this does 6. But actually, since he has 3 fatigue, it's 15? I have to play 10 of these? Doesn't seem very likely. Even with 25% rate. Okay, I think we're just going to have to block here. What am I putting on the bottom? Probably a Time Warp? Nice easy way to get into Zen, though. Well, I want to play everything else. I don't want to put the Bane on the bottom, obviously. I want to discard it too now and then. This is the one that chains and gains energy. I don't have the one that blocks, but this one sucks for sure. Now I can play this again, but it might be advantageous to first top deck something, right? Like one step ahead? I mean, it blocks 9. It's not nothing. Ah, I can vision with this. And also with this, if I wanted 2 cards. Don't really, though. I don't know, I guess this is a decent block. Okay, taking 27. I can top deck... Probably I want reload more than anything, because there's a fair chance of hitting some Banes here. And then put the discount on Deliberate. Oh, I guess I could have done this to dig for more block, but don't really have that much. Killing him was obviously never going to happen. Good thing I topped reload. Don't want this. I don't know what I do want. Maybe just like a small amount of delayed block? Time Warp? Battle Insight? I guess I like Overcharge. And I like attacking. Three Banes left in deck. I think play this next. I could play the Footwork next instead, but I'd rather play something that doesn't waste energy on blocking this turn when I don't need it. No such luck, okay. Definitely don't need this. Ooh, okay, well that's what we kept the slow for. Oh, should have played this one first. It has rage, idiot. Probably should have played this one first. Huh. Can you imagine being as bad as I am? I mean, he's not attacking very much. Probably just topping a big old piece of rage would be nice. I could bottom this Bane. Do I have any way to discard it right now? No. How much am I drawing? 1, right? I could make it 0 by drawing a card from my discard instead of from my deck. I wanted to leave this on top. Well, so I think I can just get rid of this. It's a problem for next turn. Oh, right. I'm topping something anyway, whether I want to or not. It would be nice if it were useful. Like, what do I need right now? Damage. Next turn doesn't matter at all. He's dead, right? Play the Time Warp, play a shitload of attacks. Like, Time Warp itself might be lethal. It's pretty close. So, let's give me a sizable attack. One. Now, we have to get him vulnerable. He's taking 315. Yeah, he's dead now. Okay. I don't even know what I'm top decking. Just like a card, whatever. Oh, I didn't even get a chance for the Shi to blow up his head. Okay, so I took some damage on that fight, but it overall wasn't too bad. And it took 45 minutes. Alright. The Void starts with damage taken. I still don't really think that's that useful. But this might be the easiest fight. Oh no, I like to play blocks. Are these guys minions? They can clear debuffs and gain fortitude. Oh, I don't care about this. This is not hard at all. Okay, so the problem, I guess, is that this gives me a benefit I don't want. This is the benefit I want, but I'm, like, really sketchy about being able to kill these guys. It seems like they would present a significant problem for me. So, although this benefit is not so great, I think this is the responsible thing to do. When they aren't keeping their queen safe? I don't really understand what that means. Maybe it means they alternate between keeping the queen safe and applying poison somehow? This would be so much better. I don't know, I'm gonna have an energy potion, whatever. I'll just take this fight that I think I can handle. And I don't think I need to, like, respec the deck for it or anything. You know, I wonder. This chaotic blur, might it be better than Time Warp? Time Warp has the cool ability that when you purge it, you can chain, but that hasn't been a huge problem for me most turns, I think. And applying Vulnerable 2 is the important part. I don't really care about Future Strike triggering a turn early. So it's like, you know, which is more important? The ability to purge it for chain, or the ability to play it as an opener for block and slow? I think block and slow, right? What does it do upgraded? Blocks more, applies more vulnerable? I don't know, I'm just leaving the deck alone. It seems to be doing okay. And as for spells? Weak and She is kind of interesting. But draw 3, discard 3 is so good. I don't know, I think I have enough draw and discard. I'm going to take this. I need to remember to use it more regularly. No potions, I think. Just use them all on the Void. It's not like I have a ton of them. Now we foresight the enough. They're threatening 48. So this is already a good time to use our spell, I think. Let's get rid of footwork. Well, think not just about what we're getting rid of, but what we're keeping. I want to keep this. The point being, if there's something I'm purging, maybe I need to decide what I'm purging and what I'm putting on the bottom. Just because I don't want to play it this turn doesn't mean I should bottom it. What I want to do is play attack, 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 ideally. No. Attack, purge for chain, and then some other attack. And then I can play these for their Zen effects. So Footwork indeed is not the card I want right now. Okay. And I do want to bottom it. These are minions, yes? Yes, good. Do this before I forget. And just try pounding on the boss and hope it goes okay. I keep forgetting it gives me copies of these. It's fine, I guess. It's a useful card to purge. Alright, so what is your guys' weird effect? Weaver starts with one or more conditions, such as weak. Oh, but it won't. Oh yeah, its turn will start this turn. Sure. I think it should go off this turn, but not later? Because she is not a debuff. What is a condition? I don't know. She is not a debuff. Future Strike is not a debuff. I don't know. Hope it works out. Anyway, we want to slow you, obviously. Bring back Time Warp? Just to get into Zen more easily? I think I'm going to have a little bit of trouble attacking next turn, right? It's only 27, but that could be a lot. Depending. Time Warp was just generally flexible. Okay, so we applied 68 damage. Not amazing. Why did I take Poison 2 and Poison 3? I don't totally understand. This thing is glowing like it's gonna go off. Are you kidding me that she counts? Okay. Annoying. But I have a good turn here. Let's get rid of this. I'm not gonna be attacking much right now. Vision up. A little bit of slow wouldn't hurt. Why did I get delay block? Because I triggered a blue Void Stone. I know I'm drawing it again, whatever. Oh, here's a block 9. That's nice. I'm just going to discard this. Plan to vision it back at some point. I should have played this. No, I'm discarding this. That's why I shouldn't have played it in the other order. Okay. So do I take more poison, or does fatigue count? No. You didn't poison me. But you did. Why? I don't understand. Alright, bottom, I think the dazes, right? Well, it depends. If I'm going to draw that far, it's better not to bottom them, so I... Actually, does it matter? If I'm drawing the bottom... I don't know. I'd rather have these to discard, right? I'd rather... I don't think it really matters, but... Okay, whatever. Let's... I barely have to block at all. I do like one step ahead. Yeah. I guess let's get rid of Spirit Essence then. Well, not get rid of, just draw it later. Vision. Oh, I don't want the enough right now. Time Warp's kind of interesting. Maybe just Better Future. I can start the upgrade engine. Actually, Now and Then is kind of great. Delay Block is great, right? Where's my footwork? Is it in my hand or something? Oh, one step ahead? Sure, kind of the same thing. The other footwork is in the deck. Okay. Maybe I could take Deliberate? I probably have that kind of energy, right? Yeah, does a lot of damage, blocks a lot. I don't need to block much, I suppose. Now and Then? That doesn't block this turn. Keep in mind that I'm also drawing everything in here. This all is my hand. And I get to keep like 5 cards from it after playing Reload. I guess Footwork and One Step Ahead is pretty much what I need to block. Sure. God, and I have to top something as well. So confusing. I'll just take Better Future. I don't know if it's good. Whatever. I could Better Future first to top some, to upgrade and top something if I wanted. Block more on Deliberate. Not what I need at the moment. It might be nice, you know, in the future. Haha. This one's already upgraded. Pressure just does a little more damage. I guess pressure's fine. Or no, give me more delayed block. Oh, this is upgraded, of course. It might just be nice to just draw it, but I think I'll take this. Pressure should be okay. Oh, I have to actually play the card, huh? I have to come up with 7 block, which I was planning to do with Footwork. Or no, One Step Ahead. I don't think I really need Circular Logic right now. Certainly don't need Cohesion. Okay. We're in Zen now. We should start with Mix Up. They don't have a way to gain rage, and this does the most damage if you play it first. None of these Zen attacks or Zen effects matter. The order I play stuff also doesn't matter. I'm only delayed blocking 4. That's a little troubling. Haunted. Ooh. Come on, this was supposed to be the easy fight. 2 time warps might be... Oh my god, I don't have any blocks. Okay. I have 17 poison. I guess I could try to get rid of one of these guys. They're gonna start poisoning me again. Oh my gosh, this is 44 damage? Kind of a lot. Yeah, I might be able to take you out. But when I kill it, I get rid of a bit of poison. I'd really like some draw. Yeah, I think maybe going straight for the boss might be biting off a little more than I can chew. How much damage can I actually do? Mix up is 44. Plus 6 is 50. I would need 40 more. Well, okay, problem solved, I guess. Okay, let's just take one of these guys down. Actually, you're easier, because I attacked you already once. For some reason. 44. 32 is 76. Plus 15 is 91. I might as well attack you. Why is this now only 22? You have some effect where you take more damage from the first attack? Doesn't make sense. Oh, I played this one. I played the wrong one first. How did that happen? They just have similar art? Oh, man. Why it gotta be like that? Okay, we found another attack. 15, 22 is 37. I can't see how much. Well, this must say 30. That'd be 67. I'd need 13 more. Okay. Can't read. Okay, it does let me mouse over and say 62. Plus 6 is 68. That's 90. And Future Strike is going off this turn. Don't worry, I checked. Problem, I can't block at all. And I could block one, discarding this. But I'd rather get some attacks in. Why did you die? What? I barely attacked you at all. Surely you didn't have enough Shi, like... What? I don't know. Apparently there was a total of 82 Shi going around, so... Not even that. Oh, there was more, because only half of it moved? I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, a card to send to the bottom of my deck. Well, I'm gonna want this next turn, but I don't want it now. Let's vision... And I got rid of most of my poison as well. They're not really attacking that much. Vision back. Time Warp? Is that any good? It'd be nice to play Battle Insight, I guess. I don't think I really need reload at all at the moment. Yeah, I don't want to play Time Warp. I might want to discard it, but I think I have enough energy to just play cards, right? So I'm gonna take. Actually, Mix Up should do a ton of damage, right? But I really want. Oh, this overcharge won't. How haunted am I? 1? Okay, so I can play this first, gaining rage. And then this would go off. Okay, I think that's worth it. Especially since otherwise I kind of have... Never mind, what I was about to say was stupid. I have 2 cards that want to be played first, right? Mix Up and this. But that doesn't matter because only one of them's in my hand. I don't have any more attacks? I thought I had like 100 attacks. Okay, well, it was stupid to start with. Oh, no, it was fine to start with that. I got rage. Block 6, delay block 9 is great. I wish I'd topped Time Warp now. I don't really need this. Maybe I am topping Time Warp. Wait, but I'm not even draw. I'm about to draw with reload. But when I do that, I'll already be in Zen. I don't need to purge. I need slow? It wouldn't hurt to keep you slowed. But I think Deliberate is maybe my... I don't need the block. Just give me more rage, I guess. Well, I could have top-decked the expensive card and then made it free. Don't need this. Don't think I need this. I'm gonna do Enshi 4 times. That's 40 damage. This is doing 7 times 5 is 35, but opponent is vulnerable. Vulnerability is wearing off. So this is, but it gives me overcharge. I think this is actually the worst one, the one I just top decked. Get it out of here. Okay. Now remember, this is at the bottom. I can afford to draw here, and I'll still have it next turn. Keep my 3 favorite of these, which is to say not any of the skills they're called. This has got to be the worst attack. $55. I counted a lower number for some reason. Thought it was 35. Maybe I forgot the vulnerability. I could top footwork? Time Warp? Well, let's take the footwork. Or actually, is this better now? They have 2 fatigue. So this blocks for less and also doesn't have the draw 1 discard. So we want this. Okay. Getting close to dead here. The enemy, not me. I mean, also me. How come you... If a Weaver starts its turn with one or more conditions, neither of these guys are starting with any conditions. I don't know what it means to start with conditions, if it doesn't mean, like, you're weak or something, right? I'm just having poison added to me, and I don't understand why. I shouldn't need cohesion anytime soon. I'm just gonna play enough here, I think. I know, drawing that right now is kind of stupid, but... Got the circular logic back as well. Okay. So... Is Time Warp good right now? I don't have much attack. I'm gonna play the footwork for delayed block and also the draw and discard on enough. That gets me some more attack. And we can see that opponent has 167 health left. I mean, playing Time Warp would do like 30 damage. Probably good. This really hasn't gone off yet? I've played fewer than 12 blocks this fight? Okay. Interesting. I mean, topping enough seems fine. Yeah, I don't need the energy. Oh, but this gives me... Yeah, it affects all of them, not just you. So now... Whatever, they were going to be poisoning me anyway for reasons I don't understand. And, does this count as a block card, by the way? I don't know. We'll find out. No. Huh. What is a block card, if not a card that gives you block when you play it? Maybe one that does so without counting the Voidstone effect? Oh, wait. End turns over here. Okay, so we just have to come up with 72 damage. And Future Strike is applying this turn. Also, enemy's vulnerable, so like 50 would do. Okay, no circular logic, please. Give me back another attack. How much does this do? You're at 3 fatigue, is that right? Yeah, 3. So this is 9 times 2 is 18, 36. This is 5 because of the vulnerable, applied 5 times. It's 25, so this is more. Oh, plus rage, of course. Oh, you do have fortitude. Does that matter? I guess it does. Uh-oh. Hang on. Do we still have lethal? We've done 168 plus 65 is 225 out of your 264. You have 39 left? Oh, okay. This should be fine. Didn't even need the Future Strike. I just sheet him to death. Okay, well, We made it. I think this is probably still a decent spell. This is still a great. I don't really want this one. Like, I don't know. It blocks a lot. Maybe that is the one to take. Because, like, I have a lot of energy. And blocks on demand are pretty cool. Yeah. The weakness, you can't necessarily time it right. Because you have to play it before they apply the damage. And you don't know what you're going to draw on the turn when you need to block it necessarily. I think I'll take this one. No new Void Stones. I don't think I'm gonna change anything for the Void Fight, aside from running all the potions, obviously. Wait, do I have to... I have no stones, right? Or I have no souls. I entered with no souls, so he's gonna be at full health. No way to discharge them. Yeah, I'll put all these in. Alright, Foresight the enough. Alright, so what have I done to them? They're skipping their next turn. I get 1 extra energy. Oh, and I'm blocking 6 every turn, that's right. And my first 2 cards are triggered twice. Alright, I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Maybe I could just pile on a bunch of vulnerable? Or add extra rage? Doesn't seem great. Tell you what I don't need is this. Do I want to add more time warps to my deck by purging this? Not really. But I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do this turn. I guess I can just play 3 cards, get into Zen, and then figure it out. I don't need to purge this? Yeah. Are these two basically the same? No, they're not. 285, 255. You attack. I don't really know what you do. This turn anyway, you're giving me a curse or a status, I guess. But I should be able to discard that most of the time. I'm going to go after this one, who seems to be an attacker. Oh, actually, wait. You're attacking for 24. You're attacking for 20. Okay, so you want to be slowed. You want to be killed, I guess? Am I going to be in Zen with 0 energy? I am. And I don't need the blocks. I'm going to play this first. Okay. I don't think I need the circular logic today. Get out of here. Ta-da! A magic trick. Alright, and then these I don't want. Right? Well... Oh, I forgot. I just blew through my, played cards twice. Hopefully they were good. They just, did a little damage, I guess. Don't forget, the first thing I purge is still I'm going to get more copies of. I think I want more Now and Then. And I don't have enough energy capacity for the extra energy I'm getting here, sadly. Okay. Bottoming enough seems pretty good. Problem is I can't play this for Rage as opener. without also while also getting into Zen out of it, right? If I want Zen, I have to do it with other cards first. With skills. I don't really want to play this one. So I guess I'm playing this to discard something. And drawing Time Warp? Just to make it easier to get into Chain? Into Zen? Yeah, I think that's what I want. Upgrading. Oh, it chains one, so it gets you into Zen faster if you're not already in Zen. That's actually kind of cool. I haven't been using that, but kind of nice. I'll take this one, though. I like blocking. Plus, I have a lot of energy to spend right now. Do I want to play this? If I played it twice, it would draw me everything but enough. And I could pick my favorite 3 cards out of these 6 and the 3 in my hand. But I guess I only have 5 cards to play in Zen. I guess that's fine. This twice plus 3 others. This is 2. And take these as well, and maybe... I guess I can't afford pressure as well as both of these. I have to take 1 cheap card. Hang on. I could use Battle Insight to top something instead of what I'm drawing here. If I happen to draw it first. Anyway, playing this seems like a good idea. I didn't draw Battle Insight, so that's not an option. Okay. Well, these cards are not that great. So get out of here. And I don't need the block. And the She is not that amazing right now, I think. Honestly, these are kind of the 3 cards I would have picked. I'm gonna bop you just a little bit to gain some rage. Right? Do I want to draw it from? Do I want to draw these 3? It wouldn't hurt to draw some overcharge, I guess. Instead of my current rage card. Yeah, okay, fine. Actually, they're not even fatigued yet. This card sucks. It's only 8 damage. Okay. So now we do a little damage to you to rage up while still leaving Mix Up available for you. And then top... Oh, I don't know. I don't even need the enough, really. Better Future? Maybe, what's that attack that gives me more Zen? Give me Chain? Oh, that would be if I upgraded it, which I didn't. Whoops. Why am I visioning? What happened? I played Battle Insight. Okay, so it's not upgrading or something. Deliberate might be nice. I think I have the energy to play that. Ah, I shuffled, so I didn't have to block at all this turn. Okay, am I bottoming the enough? I don't think that's a good idea. I think I'm discarding it so I can draw it next turn if I want it. I guess I'm just playing a bunch of attacks and then making them vulnerable. I don't know, get rid of this? I actually don't have a way to discard right now. Oh, no, I can always purge. None of this cares about being an opener. Ones that care about Zen mostly don't matter. I don't think this one cares really, because I'm not going to be it. Well, I could actually. If I played the other three first and then this one last, I could gain more energy. And their Zen effects don't matter too much. Okay, that's fair. How much more damage do I have to come up with? 100 something? Okay, I shouldn't have to worry too much about arranging things then. I don't think I'll be able to do it all, so... Oh, also I miscounted? No, this is 3, yeah. There you go. If I make him vulnerable, that does like basically nothing. I think I'd rather just have the energy. For all of these? Well, no, because if I discard all these, I'll be at 4 energy, right? Out of 7. But it'll tick down to out of 6 next turn, and I'm going to gain like 4 energy. I have way more energy than I need. Right? I'm already at maximum energy. I should just play these and get some value out of it. Bottoming... How big is this? Blocks 20, is that right? Okay, so that's plenty. I don't think I need draw right now, or filtering rather, so let's get rid of this. And vision the enough back. Then once I enter Zen, I'll just play it and make it cheap again. You want to play this one first, I guess? I should math out the way to get him to exactly lethal if possible. Right, we need 53 damage. That would be 15, twice is 30. 62. Play this first, that's 44, that's really nice. So maybe... But I also get some rage, right? So I can get a 25% rage, means this would be 55. And we said we need 53, so yeah, we use this on the other minion. Gaining rage. Mix up for 56, apparently. And he's dead now, right? 148. Yes, very dead. That'll move the Shi around, which is kind of nice. But doesn't ultimately affect my decisions at the moment. Do I need to slow you or just gain more energy? I think I'd rather slow you. My energy is not a huge concern. On the other hand, having more energy capacity is useful. And having you do a little bit less threat next turn is not useful because I'm going to have enough on top anyway. So... Oh, I guess I could have... Maybe something I just... Maybe playing one of these first to top it would have been better. I don't know. I could have then like discarded the Circular Logic maybe, but it's a good card to play to like make Deliberate free, for example. Give me a Mix-Up will be good, right? Because it'll, yeah, Future Strike will have applied. Okay. I block. Oh. Of course I draw it now. I forgot already. Mix-Up is not so great at the moment, of course. Would have been better to draw something cheaper, but oh well. $63. That's a lot of fortitude, but good for you. Good for you, because I'm not gonna bother attacking this turn. I'll just apply a bunch of Future Strike, and then next turn when your fortitude's down, bam, right in the throat. Scrap means okay. So I can't like play it to get rid of it or something, but I can just discard it, obviously. If I have any discard effects, which I do, enough is. Although I'm taking no damage. I guess the guy I killed was the one who was attacking me. Whoops, I should have paid more attention to where the threat number was coming from. Ah, I do have draw and discard. Here it is. So we bottom the enough, I guess? Actually, it like kind of sucks. I don't want it right now. Sure. I could Vision of Void just to be able to like play it and discard it, but I don't think I have that much energy. Do I? No. Mix-Up would be good now. Except that I don't want to play it as an opener. I want to play this Rage card. So let's take a different attack. Battle Insight would be nice. Yeah. Or maybe we could get Spirit Essence to go off. Nah. I can't spend enough energy. Okay, Battle Insight it is. I don't have 3 attacks, you fuckhead. Oh my god. Okay. Can't enter Zen that way. Well, good thing I noticed before I really screwed up my life. I guess I'm just playing all 3 of these. Enter Zen so that I can... I don't know, maybe I'm just not entering Zen. Well, the good news is that I found a way to trigger Spirit Essence. I threw away an energy on purpose there, is the story you can tell yourself. Okay, what do I want to top here? Recalling that I will have 1 energy to spend. Maybe Pressure. It's not bad. The enemy is fatigued, so it should attack for a lot. And she is the best way to attack right now because it'll actually move to the other guy when we're done. I won't have much energy, but I guess I am overcharged and energy pilled. So... yeah. Am I being attacked next turn? I'm not. I think I'll just take Pressure. Yeah. That's like... They're 2 fatigue now, I think? Yeah. It's 32 damage. We like that. Wait, why am I foresighting another card? Oh. Oh, that was Vision. Now it's Foresight. Right. And then I drew 2 for entering Zen because this went off. So I have a lot to do right. Play this to get my energy. This does basically nothing, but it's still better than playing no cards, I think. Maybe discarding it would be better, but it's 32 damage. Can't get too mad about that. Vision back, another attack. Spirit Essence? I bet we could get it to go off again. You need to stop healing this guy, dude. Okay, I won't need this for a long time. I think I actually want to discard it rather than bottom it, because I'm just going to get back whatever I bottom, basically. How am I getting into Zen? That's an important thing to think about. I only have 2 red cards, so it must be through blue cards. None of them do anything. I guess I can play Reload twice, and then something. Let's bottom, I don't know, any other card other than Reload. And top... What are you, 112? And 83 is 195. I have to come up with like 49, no, 39 damage? No. So not much. Are we attacking me next turn? We're not. Okay. I don't really need Deliberate. I mean, I don't know. Deliberate is the biggest Shi attack that I have. So if I can get the energy to play it together, that's what I want to play. But maybe Battle Insight would be better. I think this like turn that I'm playing Reload twice to get into Zen should basically get me like unlimited energy after this. So yeah, I think I can handle taking Liberate. Actually, is this better? They're at 2 fatigue, so this is 6 times 4. 24. How come it's been doing 36 before? Maybe vulnerable? It says she is not affected by vulnerable. I don't totally understand. Maybe it's like when they are vulnerable and you play the Shi, it increases it. But once the Shi is applied, them becoming vulnerable does nothing. Kind of the opposite of Future Strike. I'm not sure. Whereas this does 9 times 3 is 36, right? So this does apparently the same amount of damage, and it's cheaper, so I'll take this one. My life is so complicated. I think we're doing fine. Alright, now let's get rid of enough. And all of my other block cards. I will hang on to Circular Logic because recurring a card and making it super cheap is going to be really nice. I think Mix Up is the worst one I have. I just want cheap attacks because I can't actually kill him this turn, which means I can't attack this guy. I can just apply damage that when the turn ends will kill him, but I can't attack you. So I just want to, as efficiently as I... Oh, I have to play this first if I'm actually entering Zen. Whoops. I almost hit end turn there. That would have been a mistake. Let's... So I should have actually discarded something I wanted to play this turn. Let's take back, I don't know, a Time Warp. And then make... Oh, let's make the Void free. That's a cool play. Then I can just play it and it's to get rid of it and it's free. Alright. I guess I can't get this to go off, sadly. I should figure out, is he dead yet? Because if so, I should just, like, purge these cards. 242. Yes, he is dead. So get rid of all of this. Right? It is going off this turn. Yes. 242 is more than 230. I could apply Shi and get half of it to go here, but whatever. I'll just take the energy, thanks. Oh, you mad now? Okay. Doesn't seem that mad. 41's a lot, I guess. Also, none of my cards do anything. Oh, well, they all attack, and that's what I want to do right now. I'm a little afraid to bottom these cards. But I don't have any way to draw and discard right now. I guess this is just going to go off, and I'm going to be crippled. Draws less, is that right? Yeah, draw one fewer card. Alright, well, get rid of this one, I guess. Oh, no, I get to draw. Right, I can top something. Okay, I made a mistake by bottoming this. I get the vision to go off, and then when I enter Zen, I can draw whatever I'm visioning. Which should be reload, really. I just should have not bottomed that card. Okay, I will take the reload, though. Ooh, do I want more vision? Delay blocking might be nice, maybe? I could play now and then. Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, slowing is also nice. Yeah, probably it's better to slow than to vision, really. And I'm going to go fishing through these as well, because I don't want this to be my hand next turn. Okay. I guess this is what I want. You go away. You top enough so I can draw it next turn and make this free. Interesting that I can't target cards that currently cost 0. Is that what's happening? Yeah, these can't be targeted and this can't because it's already 0. That's interesting. It's still not a very good hand, but with 6 delay block and 2 block cards, I think it is fine. Oh, don't forget I have... Ah! I didn't mean to click that. Okay, it's no longer the case that I have these available when I need them. That was how I was going to finish that sentence. Alright, I'm happy to have gotten Circular Logic back. I don't need this right now. Okay, now I'm blocked. Let's discard this. Chain and delay block. Let's try to get in some decent... Look, these are pretty good. This is the one I need least right now. This one's not much good either. Okay, I think I'm going to not play this a second time. I just want to play these 4 cards. while in Zen. And I'm being attacked for 24. I barely have to block at all. So let's bring back... Oh, Deliberate's a pretty good card, I guess. Where is it? This. Okay, we still have made basically no progress on your HP, but I'm sort of hoping that the vulnerable is, or not the vulnerable, the fatigue's gonna add up. You're attacking me for a lot. Having to block this much every turn is going to hurt. How do I want to get into Zen here? Are my cards throbbing? Or they're at least wiggling. I mean, I want to play a block, but I don't want to play a bunch of blocks. Let's bottom this. And top more attacks so we can make some progress here. Yeah, slow is great. Play this first. Don't really need the vision, I think. This one's free, and I don't need the block, really. Yeah, slow is kind of great when they're attacking you for 11 each attack. It's still a lot. Why 44? I'm burning and poisoned a bunch, I guess? I can choose to top deck something specific if I want to play it. Just Future Insight? Battle Insight, rather? Or I could leave it on top for next turn. Yes, that's what I should do. I thought that gave me draw and discard. Oh, was I haunted? This is stuck in my hand, huh? Okay. The damage is starting to scale up to uncomfortable levels. But so far I've been coping with it. Also, it's less threat than it said it was going to be. Oh, because of my delayed block. This does get discard, right? It's scrapped? Yeah, this is a new one. Okay. We are bottoming what exactly? Mix up? Sure. And visioning. Like, I want to start with Now and Then and Enough. Because that blocks 33. So whatever I top here, I am about to draw. And I guess I want it to be an attack. One has 4 fatigue. So 11 times 3 is 33. 5 times 7 is 35. And like there's also vulnerable to consider, and it gives you the vision and stuff. So I guess this is a good attack to play. Right. It doesn't actually draw and discard yet. I guess I have to play this one as well. Draw and discard. Slow is nice. This sucks. Easy choice, I guess. Okay, this one first. 46 threat, so I have to deal with 30. I think we can put another enough back. We're about to draw circular logic. So not too worried about the energy cost, plus we get a lot. My overcharge, 10. How does overcharge work? Oh, right, it was only on the Tempest where extra overcharge gave you more energy, where there were breakpoints where it would give you 2 or 3 per turn. This is just 1 per turn until it runs out. And it gives you extra capacity, which is nice. I definitely welcome that. But I don't ever get like 2 per... So I'm gaining 4 energy per turn, all combat. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. You're about to get more fatigued. But you still have most of your health. I'm not really coping with my burning, but I guess I don't have that much. Alright, what do I want to bottom right now? Time Warp does a lot of damage right now, but it's also just a nice purge card. Maybe I could bottom Deliberate? It's not that great a use of energy. Or really of cards. Like, Lash and Kick is insane. Oh, let's just bottom this. I'm just like, I never play it. I don't know. Should have taken it out of the deck, apparently. I thought, you know, blocks would be nice, but this is even better than blocking. Right, how are we getting into Zen here? I guess we're playing... Well, this can be purged to be a skill or an attack. It would be nice to play it, though, wouldn't it? Add a bunch of damage? No, it wouldn't be nice to play it. Because this guy gets rid of 2 stacks per turn, which means it wouldn't even be on when the Future... No, it goes off this turn, because that's what it says. Future Strike goes off this turn. So it would work. We could apply some damage to him. But ultimately, I think not all that much. That does attack for 84. I love that. Yeah, let's just play all my abilities first. We'll need that. Well, I don't know. Actually, Rage is probably kind of cool. Ugh, I hate that I'm going to be topping this and then buying it immediately. But keeping it cheap is a really important thing to do in every combat. I want to play it a lot. Alright, Time Warp, here we go. Mix up his first. Yeah, 36 threat we can cope with. This, I don't have good ways to vision and draw next turn, I think, so I might hang on to this in hand. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, we're gonna get to Zen with reloads. And enough. Let's bottom now and then? No, I'll bottom this. I should draw something else meaningful by the time I get there. Mix-up would be good again if I could manage to play it, I guess. A really nice attack at the moment. Sure. Play enough first, because we know I want to play it. That lets me discard this to make it disappear. Only then reload a bunch. This is horrible. That's horrible. Don't care for this very much, I think. Yeah, this is a pretty nice block, actually, right now. Now and Then is so nice. I'm gonna dump Battle Insight. I'd like to play it, but everything else is more valuable right now. I can play this for free to get some delay block. Okay, get rid of this, my worst attack, I think. Actually, it attacks for like 30 something, doesn't it? But, yeah, okay. Spirit Essence kind of sucks now. Now we can discard this. Okay, only 21. But mix up first. Delay block 20 is 8. I think I'm willing to spend 1 energy on attack 21. I don't think I'm in a lot of energy trouble. It would be nice to have some line. Don't click that, by the way. Lying, my fingers are off the mouse buttons. Energy lying around for when I need these. But so far, I don't think I will. Alright, more fatigue. You're attacking for a lot. What is the path into Zen? It's enough. And then footwork. And then maybe this? Need all those? 26. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm gonna get rid of pressure for now. Mix-up would still be a nice attack to play. Kind of my best, right? It does 7 damage 7 times, twice. So it's like 100 damage, right? I can't believe I haven't ever managed to upgrade that card. It throughout the course of this combat, I mean. I don't know whether I would be upgrading it in general, but in this combat, it would be worth a lot to upgrade it if I ever get a chance to play Better Future on it. Should not have discarded that. I should have made it miss the shuffle, which I was thinking about earlier, but then I forgot. Okay, slow would be nice as well. God, I need so much more block. Maybe I'll just pick the enough up again? Oh. Well, I am picking it up, but I'm not going to play it this turn. Ooh. I guess I should have known I was drawing this. Let's discard that. Block. Discard this for energy. Top the enough, right? We shouldn't be looking at lethal yet. Indeed, not even close. God, this is a heck of a fight. And make this free. But don't forget, we have emergency blocks lying around. Okay, bottoming... Pressure? It seems horrible. Oh, I mean... 10, 20, 40 damage? It's not great. This is more, for sure. So we play this. Getting rid of a junk card. Bring it back. And I think I can afford to make him vulnerable here, as opposed to purging this. It costs 2 energy, but I have plenty. That does a ton of damage and blocks for 16. But, I mean, the enemy is doing a lot, obviously, right? It's back. Just because you can, like, play a card that attacks for 70 and blocks for 16 doesn't mean you're doing well. Ooh, enemy's hitting me. Okay. Alright, we're more than halfway there now, if you count the 200 Shi. But... I mean, it's a lot of damage we're taking every turn. I do have Circular Logic. We can play the Enough twice. God, 78 though? Getting hard to play any attacks. Better Future on Mix-Up would be nice, if I could manage to do all that. Okay. Oh, fuck! This was supposed to be played first. I'm so stupid. Mix-Up isn't good next turn, I don't think. Let's just bring back Enough. I think... Ugh, do I take the 24 damage here? I don't think so. I will take 4, though, to save 2 energy, I think. Will I? I don't know. Energy? I haven't had any energy trouble in a long time. Okay, can I afford to enter Zen with attacks? I guess I could, right? Bottom... this? And Vision... another one of these, I think. Not clear I can survive the current turn. Maybe I shouldn't have started with attacks. Well... oh, I can't enter Zen with these two anymore. I guess I could play them both. Then enter Zen this way, but that costs all 9 energy. Doesn't seem like a winning plan. I think I just keep soldiering on here. Maybe I'm dead? Nope, I live. Okay. Maybe, okay, 114, I guess is suggesting to me I should stop blocking and just try to kill him. Problem is, if I do that, I will not succeed. Well, certainly not if I top deck a block. Just so much damage. I have to block pretty much all of it now. Assuming I can do that, then next turn I can go all out for damage, I guess. Right, I can't kill him this turn, because Future Sight isn't going off. Maybe I could, if I could play the vulnerable thing. Time Warp. But no guarantees on that. Okay, so bottom a card, it doesn't really matter what, because I'm about to draw it. Sure. Oh no, it's not. I'm topping something. Right, my choice from my entire deck. I mean, it should be something that draws, I think. So that I can make sure I put enough back on top. Ooh, I need to be careful that enough doesn't get washed up in my shuffle, right? Because I have one card on deck, I'm about to have a second. But when I Zen, I'm drawing one, and this draws one as well. So if I play any other cards that draw, then when I enter Zen, enough will get sucked up into the deck. Well, no, because I could play enough and then Circular Logic hitting the enough immediately. Okay, so I don't think I do have to be super careful about that. I have some, like, attack... Okay, let's take Deliberate, maybe? The attacking block. Definitely do not want pressure. What a terrible card. At this point, anyway. Okay, it blocks a lot, but not nearly enough. Oh, I drew Circular Logic again, of course. Maybe it is enough. This card sucks. Give me back enough again, please? I guess this blocks more than this does. Oh, I get this again, huh? Okay. I think it's still not enough. Right. Ugh. Because this is the card I need to actually draw it. If I, so let's say I dump this, for example. Then I can Circular Logic and, like, play this to pick up enough, but I'll have to discard the enough. I don't think I can play enough again. So I guess Circular Logic has got to go? No. This has to go, because Circular Logic at least blocks 4. I think that's enough. Am I stupid? Might be stupid. Thought I had more block. Alright, I guess I'm dead. A couple of blunders in this fight. Like I used my block spell accidentally once, and then on a turn when it wasn't that useful. It was a little useful. But not useful enough. And I die here by 4. And I think there's some chance I could have done 380 damage next turn. I guess not. That's not realistic. Yeah. Okay, well. Good. We found an appropriate difficulty level. And we get to see what the lost screen looks like. Alright, the same as the victory screen, but with a sad horn. Fair enough. And I do get to master a card, alright, sure. Does it matter? Like, not really. Are any of these good? Echo Wall 2, that's actually kind of a lot. This card does everything, yeah, Jack of all. Apparently this Echo Wall is like a core thing of his that I just never got any of. Alright, sure, we'll take Wave of Faces, whatever. And that concludes YouTube series on Vault of the Void, which was, you know, nothing wrong with the game. You know, I always say that I want, like, difficult decisions a lot of the time, but I don't know. Once in this game, this feels a little overwhelming. Like, there's not simple mechanics interacting in complicated ways. There's just, like, a lot of things to keep track of all at once. And especially taking a deck that I was like managing my deck so hard all the time made it a lot more work. You know, it's a fine game. I don't regret buying it or anything, but I'm definitely not doing another video. Whether I'll play off camera, probably not. But, you know, if you guys enjoyed it, feel free to go buy it. As always, I'm not sponsored by anybody ever, so I can say whatever I want. And you know what the game is like, so buy it or don't. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.